A new internet wave is connecting people in ways that just a few years ago would have seemed far-fetched. In this show, we've come to HostingCon to talk to the experts and see what this means for your business.
Well, I think the new wave is affecting consumers and businesses alike. The internet is being used for communication and collaboration in ways it has not been used before. Teams have become much more virtual. There's a lot of offshoring happening. There are people using call centers and remote workers. And the advent of SaaS applications, software as a service applications, which are targeting small and medium-sized companies, is allowing a lot of companies to work together with their employees and their partners, regardless of where those employees and partners are physically located and regardless of which time zone they're in.
For us, the most exciting thing is these hosting companies traditionally were just doing hosting, and now they're realizing that they need to add value-added services to their hosting that customers are really demanding, like data protection.
The developments we're seeing are not just affecting web hosts. People are no longer just browsing anymore. So how does this affect your company's web strategy?
Everybody's connected. I guess it's the cool thing to do now, but it really comes down to the amount of reach that it has, the amount of households that have it. You can get it on your phone now. You can get it pretty much anywhere. You go have a coffee, you have access to the internet. And I think that businesses realize that people are spending more and more time online, less and less time in front of the television, and it really is a new medium for them to sell their businesses.
Websites are becoming more interactive with the deployment of applications that are easy. They're able to get updated quickly. The blogs, the forums, all are tying into this Web 2.0 and SaaS terminology that you hear. But really what it means is that you see a lot of fresh content taking place on a daily basis. And 10 years ago, it was a pretty static internet, and it's really developed and deployed into millions and millions of new pages probably every second.
All of what's hot talk right now is integrating different media into advertising to people online. Snippets of videos, snippets of blogs that are actually being recorded with voiceovers. So when you type in, searching for whatever it may be that you're searching for, you're being hit with more of a rich media than in the past, which was pretty much a static link somewhere with a brief description.
One thing which is very interesting in any IT infrastructure is that a lot of how infrastructure is being bought is related to the mental model, which has been embedded in our minds by large vendors over the past, say, 10, 20 years. Right? You buy a computer, you buy a server, you connect it via network, all the things. What you should do, you should really think, what are you getting out of your IT infrastructure? Why are you using it? And what you will end up actually realizing is that you're using it in order to access certain application. And you might actually find this application online, and while accessing this application online, you might not need to manage your infrastructure in such a way that you do it today. So today, in order to access your application, you need to do a lot of unnecessary things. For example, you need to have a server room, you need to have a server, you need to have a network, you need to have IT department, you need to buy an operating system, you need to do backup, you need to do security. All of those things are actually not what you want.
As mobility takes off, the idea of being able to have full productivity on any device, anywhere, anytime, which has been spoken about for a long time, will come to fruition. So right now, if you're sitting at your desktop, you can be fully productive with your desktop applications. You're probably connected to the internet. You walk away from that and you go to a meeting, and on your phone maybe you get your email, and that's about it. And if you get something important, you have to make a call or go back to your desktop. As applications become more and more prolific on the phone and being delivered over the network, the telephony network, there should be no reason for you to have to go back to your PC. You should be able to do anything you need to from your phone.
The changes that are occurring create lots of opportunities for fast-moving businesses, but they can also represent a threat to established business. Why not select a link for more expert help on the new internet wave?